Hello, and welcome to the NACE Varsity Premiere Week 2. We have UW-Stout Blue versus Lindenwood University. I am UMC, and I'm joined by Funky Monk here.
Top of the morning.
You sound so dead.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I haven't been able to cast a Rocket League match in a while. I've been casting a lot of Val recently, and I can't wait to get back into energy. Our UW-Stout Blue team is very good at Rocket League. They've done really well, gotten close to qualifying for CRL, and have done really well in the Wisconsin Collegiate Rocket League tournament, gained second place.
They were undefeated until that double bracket reset, if I remember correctly.
Yes, which is unfortunate. I can't wait to see them play against Lindenwood University again. This is my first time seeing the new roster actually play, so it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, sounds to me like UW-Stout has a very storied history of this team being a rather more successful one, and they're going to be able to stretch their skills today, perhaps show something off today against Lindenwood University. UW-Stout Blue, of course, a full SSL roster, which tends to be a good boon.
Yep. Having your entire team in the top rank normally means good things for you. And it should do well here. The only thing I want them to show off today is a victory. That's all I need. If they want to show anything more, I'll take it. It's an extra treat. But we should be looking to get that W.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to see like a lot of team play from them, because I think if you're an SSL team and you're up against a team that's mostly made of high champ, low GC people, I think it can be tempting to maybe just try and win via mechanics alone. But I think actually, it's the team play that really sets apart the good Rocket League teams from the really, really great ones. So being able to get those passes, get those rotations nice and tight, the boost management on point, it's all... I'd say... I won't say it's more important than mechanics, but it definitely really helps. Actually, no, you know what? I'd go as far to say as, like, you could have the most cracked mechanical player in the world on your team, but if they only ball chase, then you're only going to get so far.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree with you there. Especially if you feel like you're the better team, working on that team play and like making sure that you have that down when you're going into, let's say, a bigger team. It's definitely something you want to show that you can do, improve on, and also just it gets energy between the players. It makes players like happy to play with each other. Gives a good life to them.
Yeah. Good vibes are important in a team sport. I don't really know much about solo esports. I guess the most popular ones would be sort of the FGC. They have a lot of cracked solo players, but I think it's a lot, I guess, easier to build like a team culture with yourself than it is with actual other human beings, especially when we all play video games for the majority of our time and don't spend much time in terms of I guess building social skills. But it's definitely good practice, I think.
Yeah, that's why you see a lot of good casters. They're just really good at talking to themselves.
That felt very passive aggressive.
I felt it was more just kind of like a burden at all casters, but if the shoe fits, why not wear it?
Yep. Well, shoe worn, point taken. So what have you heard about Linden then?
I have not heard much. I know the UW-Stout Blue team very well. I've watched them, I've cast them quite a bit. Lindenwood, I have not seen play, so I don't know what to expect from them. But I know Brave from last year on UW-Stout was probably our best mechanical player and like the figure of the team.
Mm-hmm.
We also have on our team, we have Brave, we have Volt Destroyer, And then we have Messiah. And Messiah was one that I was surprised wasn't playing for a little bit in our Rocket League team, but when he joined back, you'd see the team grow a bit bigger and bigger and bigger. And then from what I heard on Volt Destroyer, someone who I haven't seen, apparently he's pretty cracked. So I'll take that.
Yeah, I've heard Volt Destroyer is pretty new to the team, just, overall. So should be interesting to see. I'd imagine perhaps his first streamed appearance, if I'm not mistaken. It's
I think you are correct. Actually, he could be in Collegiate Rocket League, Wisconsin Collegiate Rocket League. I would like to say it is his first for the UW-Stout casting bench. And it should be interesting. If he doesn't get a double flip reset, then I'm going to make fun of him. That's the plan. So, that's a high bar,
Yeah, very high bar. Double flip reset. Here we go. I imagine he's probably capable of a triple on a good day. I don't imagine we'll see one in a game in terms of just the practicality of pulling it off. But it should be interesting to see these very mechanical players.
Look, I'm always at a high bar, not world record bar. So if he wants to do a triple, quadruple, quintuple, I don't care how many flip resets he does. He just needs to get multiple.
I wonder how many's the world record actually. I'd imagine 7 or 8. There's some pretty cracked.
No, it's a stupid amount. It's some 20 to 25.
Oh wow.
Because I can't remember what the exact mechanic is, but you basically just stall in the air right underneath the ball, and you just keep flip resetting off of it.
Oh, all right. And here's me, can't even do one.
I've done one in a game that I bounced off the crossbar, so it felt great.
Oh, that's oof. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't have to play for our team, and we have more mechanical players than me, so getting in, hopefully, in the game soon, we should be able to see how mechanical this team is.
Yeah, we should be seeing that. And honestly, I'm quite glad that you aren't playing with them because you get to cast with me, your resident Brit. It's currently 12:05 a.m. We're having a great time over here at Lighty.
You walk off the game, you jump out, take it back into the corner, going downfield. Up by Lindenwood. Brave here on defense. I like UW-Stout going for a fake kickoff there. What do you think about that?
I think the fake kickoff is definitely something that you can do against perhaps lower rated teams, really, because they're expecting they're just gonna they could just go for the full kickoff. It's gonna be all right in terms of that. Lovely defense there for Brave, bring the ball down. But yeah, in terms of a fake kickoff, I definitely think it could work a lot better against teams that might not be experienced at defending.
You see the fake there from Volt Destroyer. He got, I think it was Clay. He faked him out on top and kept control of the ball, which is really huge. Gained back on Lindenwood's half, but Lindenwood's actually putting a ton of pressure on right now.
Yeah. Lindenwood doing well to keep it in this blue half. Of course, Volt Destroyer tries to take it up a little bit further. Blocked by a Lindenwood player, knocked forth once again. Messiah takes it up, doesn't quite find it. Play goes for a mild shot. Demo coming out onto Uno Nac.
And Messiah's there. Demo coming out to Volt Destroyer as well. It's a 2v2 now.
Yep. 2v2, but I think they've pretty much already respawned. You see Volt Destroyer going there for the aerial 50-50. Brave, lovely touch, just gets it down. Messiah with a lovely cherry touch into that middle half.
It's, Ooh! Like seeing the team great pass there from Volt Destroyer to Brave, who I like Brave how aggressively forward he was in this spot. He was able to get the pass perfectly to him, and UW-Stout takes first point, draws first blood.
Didn't take much either, just a small tap in off of that setup from Brave. Now Uno Mac going for a very early shot, Volt Destroyer there to defend it, and BMD gets the demo onto Messiah, and Clay's there to follow up on it.
I like the idea of demoing for Lindenwood. I feel like, if you're going to try to take a team that you think is more mechanical than you, playing into their heads and also just playing that game of we're going to try to 3v2 you is a very good strategy. And it's showing Uno Knock has been torpedo going after all the UW-Stout players.
Yeah, I mean, 2 SSLs is a lot easier to play against than 3 SSLs, and if you have 3 tilted SSLs on the enemy team, then, you know, perhaps they're more open to making mistakes and you can capitalize on that better later in the series. Messiah, though, tries the fake. Clay's there to win that 50-50 beat. Takes it up off the wall. Messiah there to knock it away. Lovely aerial 50-50 there from Clay. Brave knocks it into the corner. Unonak trying to take it up the wall now. Tries to find somebody there. Unfortunately, the pass just about misses.
You didn't have momentum there onto, I think that was Clay. Otherwise, it might have been a better pass. It was too close to him for him to actually get anything on it. Messiah's going to send up wall. Brave is going to wisely not challenge that. Go back on defense and get the clear out. Messiah's up. He does get a pass up backboard, and Bolt's going to
double touch. Oof. Lovely follow up from Bolt Destroyer.
But that pass from Messiah, though.
Yeah. Beat tried to save that, and Clay, you just see him flailing around, hoping to get a touch on Bolt to knock it away. But at the end of the day, lovely little goal there. 2-0 with 1 minute 45 seconds remain.
This is what I want to see from UW-Stout. Good mechanics. It never really feels like they've been challenged on defense. A pinch, okay.
I think it more pinched Messiah rather than the ball itself. It got him a little bit more momentum. Kind of hoped he'd be doing something good, actually. Good aerial 50 there from Lindenwood. Able to put the ball back into their possession. Unfortunately, Vault Destroyer is there before the UW-Stout. Oh! Again, a lovely setup from Vault Destroyer, and Brave is there on the end.
Great touch off the wall there. It looked like, I couldn't tell if that was Clay again. I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure it was Uno Knock just pushed a bit too far forward there. Wolf got past.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Vault Destroyer goes up for it again. Somebody on the end of it. Brave not quite winning that area 50-50, unfortunately. Messiah, though, knocks it all the way back in. Clay's up there to receive. Messiah rotating back towards goal to make sure it doesn't easily go in. Clay knocks it into the corner. Finds one there. Knocks it back. Brave. Not quite able to take it up as far as they'd like. Vault Destroyer with a lovely touch to get it back on the ground. Ball bounces towards net. Again, knocked away by Clay.
Ooh, Brave going for a good shot there. Unfortunately, just a bit too high up for him to get off the ceiling. Volt. Oh, that's a miss. Rigo gets a touch back in the middle, and Clay is going to save it. Talk about, like... Sorry?
No, you go. I've talked a lot.
It really felt like in the beginning, UW-Stout was just kind of warming up, see what they could do. And now they're really applying the pressure in a multitude of different ways, which is great to see. Like, they're not single-handedly just trying to solo play, like air dribble, anything like that. They're playing around each other so well.
This is lovely passing play from UW-Stout. It's a shame the shooting play isn't quite there, but 3-0 is all they needed at 0 seconds. Lindenwood, I mean, they're just keeping it in the air for fun at this point. Ball does eventually come down, and game 1 goes to UW-Stout.
Very decisively at that. Like, it never really felt like UW-Stout was challenged on their defense at all. The best you got were a couple of demos, and you could never capitalize off those demos.
I definitely thought that Lindenwood at one point had a very good passing setup, but I think that there was just somebody who was a little bit too far forward and couldn't quite get on the end of it. They tried to anticipate the ball a little bit too early and just kind of read it wrong. So there's definitely something there from Lindenwood. It's just a matter of whether or not they can pull it off as well as UW Blue have been.
I feel like if I'm Lindenwood, I'm looking to do a more counterattack strategy, which it looks like they were kind of doing, but really play for that defense onto UW-Stout, going for those passing plays, and try to stretch out a 2v1 scenario. And other than that, UW-Stout just looks completely like the better team here as we get into game 2.
I mean, it's no surprise, really. You've taken a team full of SSLs against, like I said, low GC high champ players. I mean, it's no surprise that they'd win, but I think Lindenwood are putting up a decent fight. Lovely shot going in as well as the beat. BMD demolition. Destroyer now takes it up into the air. Unonak is there to respond. Brave demos him out, but Clay is there with the ball.
Doesn't
quite get the flick. Yeah. Flicks it up though. Masai's there waiting for it, but Unonak is there to win that aerial 50. Recovery not quite there, unfortunately, for that player.
Masai passing Siren to Brave. What a shot! I love how much UW-Stout is looking for each other here in the midfield. Messiah not taking a shot, instead passing to Brave, who I guess, you know, Clay was the goal scorer there, so
yeah,
it was a three-man passing play. Who would have expected that?
Yeah, I mean, I think the ball would have gone in either way, whether or not Clay touched it or not. At that point, it's just kind of a desperation play, and you can't really get too mad at and go, oh, it was an own goal. At that specifically, I don't think. Unonak, lovely little clear there in the air. But Messiah's been on the end of a lot of these clearances.
Yeah. He's doing a really good job of getting downfield. He's also doing a really good job of passing to the center and finding Brave, who's been playing that midfield great. We have a clear by Brave here, taking up the field, air dribble, past one. Miss. Two misses.
Miss. Vault Destroyer! It's on the line! It bounces across the crossbar. Oh, if this was England v Germany in 2010, that wouldn't have been a goal, but actually, in Rocket League, because the ball explodes, you can tell exactly what it is. That was a very specific English reference. I apologize to all of the American viewers that
I respect it more that you said it. Anyone who makes fun of their country is a friend of mine.
Oh no, I'm not making fun of my country. I'm saying we should have gotten that goal.
Oh.
It's a... Oh dear me. Another nearly goal there on the line. From Brave.
There was a 2010 England v Germany goal.
Yes, I mean there was a goal, but it was disallowed. They call it a ghost goal. You don't get many of those here. Vault Destroyer tries to take it into the nets, unfortunately done in by the crossbar.
Imagine if you had a ref a Rocket League game. I feel like that would be 20 times harder. How would you call offside?
I think Sanders Khan made a video about that.
He did make a video about that. I can't remember exactly how it worked. As we have UW-Stout pressuring the backboard of Lindenwood. Really tough. Have Volt Destroyer really take on the pressure here. Pass down to Messiah. Messiah should take it into the corner. Gets one, doesn't get the second touch. Volt's going past it mid. No one there. Faking for Brave.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it was an open net, but it hit the post.
Look, he was going for the top beans, top corner. A great shot, just didn't get it.
Oh,
as Volt's going to send it just past. And UW-Stout is applying immense pressure right now. Lindenwood.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of making sure that Lindenwood can't get in the counter-attack play that would be sort of their wing condition, if you like. Brave, again, lovely aerial play, dribbles it down. Lovely save there by Unonak, another lovely save there by Unonak. Keeps the ball out of the net for the time being. 2-0 with 1 minute 37 seconds remaining.
And it's just, UW-Stout has had it in Lindenwood's half for pretty much the entire game. Up until now, where we're going to see Lindenwood try to get offensive pressure in. We do have a whiff coming out from play there, though. Brave upfield. Bit too high again.
Touch.
It's a bump, though.
I think Vault Destroyer might have been going for the end of that, but it was a lovely demo that made sure that he couldn't quite get there in time. Brave, though, takes it up the field, passes it over to Masai, who takes it into the air with that bounce, tries to air dribble it into the goal. BMD is there, but Vault Destroyer
is
with the follow-up.
Can we talk about that
Another
save from Vault Destroyer? Right at the end of play, Lindenwood had a great shot that Volt was just able to get a hold off and hit it off the crossbar. And UW-Stout is really flexing its muscle here. We have 1 minute remaining as Volt Destroyer is going to keep it inside the orange half. Brave should get a pass down to Messiah. Messiah's going to go for a double. Can't get the second touch. Brave should be able to get it back, trying to control it. And Lindenwood's going to take it into the half. Really put pressure on Volt. Volt's going to wisely send it to Messiah, and we will get a clear out. UW-Stout, I love how much they play to control the ball, as Volt's going to score another goal. That is third.
I think that went in off of a Lindenwood car. That's just unfortunate.
B was trying his best to get there in time, just couldn't. And I think that is a hat trick there for Volt Destroyer, if I'm not wrong.
Congratulations.
That's right. I know some football terms.
Thank you for calling it football. Appreciate it greatly. 20 seconds left in this game.
Get this
4-0.
one time.
4-0 up is UW-Stout. Lindenwood desperately looking for some kind of consolation prize, but it's just not happening. 10 seconds left. UNANAC desperately trying to make something happen, but Volt Destroyer there on the defense. Messiah winning that aerial 50-50. Will it be 5-0? No, unfortunately not for the side of UW-Stout.
Wait.
Ball goes down. We still have 0-second goals to consider. Lovely demo onto beat. Volt Destroyer takes it up the wall. UNANAC keeps it in the air. Another touch there by Beat MD.
Into the corner again. Volt sends it
Not
middle, no one there.
It's a different corner now. They're really trying to keep it in the air as long as possible.
Lindenwood does have a chance here.
Yep, but just an unfortunate save from Volt Destroyer. It's still in the air, but brought down inevitably by Beat.
That was fun to watch. Both teams were playing that pretty well.
Yeah, I think they just kind of went for like a rally style thing, like you do in tennis sometimes, where you just sort of you stop caring about scoring like points and you just kind of go, okay, this has been a long rally. How long can we keep this going for? And to use another sport as an analogy, that was a really long 0-second rally. Yes.
UW-Stout though is flexing their muscles in the best way possible. They are showing that, hey, we have the team play. We're not just a mechanical team. We can beat you a multitude of different ways.
Yeah, it's exactly the sort of thing that I wanted to see out of UW-Stout is their team play. We're gonna hopefully see more of that going into game number 3. This is a best of 5, and these first 2 have been relatively close. Oh, will this be the first goal for Lindenwood? No. Brave there with the save. Very close one.
Yeah. I do like that play on the offense there from Lindenwood. They've done pretty well on the kickoffs to get possession and get attempts, actually, even on goal. As we're going to see Volt send it to the sidewall. It bounces off weird, and UNANAC pushing it into the corner. I don't think that's the play they wanted to do there, though. It's Braves going to try to get past. And not. Side's going to go off the ceiling. He has a chance. Not
0 boost.
Oh?
Is Brave going to be there on the end of that? Ooh, goes for a little aerial 50-50.
I think he tried to air dribble that, but just bounced too far out in front of him for it.
Has there been a substitution? I think there's somebody in instead of Beat.
We have UNANAC, we have Clay. Yeah, there's Clay, and then
Clay and I'm not sure if that's Beat.
Yeah,
Stozard. Stozard is in now instead of Beat MD. Brave, a lovely save there. Messiah takes the ball up.
Good 50.
Clay tries to knock it forward. Volt Destroyer, only 40 boost in the air, and looking for somebody that isn't there.
Brave wisely going back on defense there. Lindenwood did have that covered up. And Lindenwood's doing a good job here of getting pressure down, but UW-Stout really doesn't look too phased. As we're going to get the ball back in half. Messiah's going to take it up and over 1. Good defensive from UNANAC. Volt's going to keep it in. What a shot from Messiah. It bounces out, though. Man.
I'm
sorry. I'll leave it to you.
I think if we're going to criticize UW-Stout on anything, it's their shooting consistency. Like, sometimes I think all of the goals they've gotten have been rather scrappy and not particularly clean. And some of the shots that they have had that have been, clearly intended to go in goal have just hit the post or gone off the bar or something. So, their long-range shooting is really something to work on. But as I'm prattling on, Stozard, the substitute super sub, manages to get Lindenwood's first goal on the board with 2 minutes 45 seconds remaining.
Bolt was trying to cover the high fast shot and got baited out by the bounce shot from Stozard. Talk about coming in sub and making a difference, at least. Can they keep it up, though? Stozard off the ceiling!
Ooh! Just about misses the touch.
Get a demo here from Clay, and that's going to be a shot. And here we have... Lindenwood's looking good on offense right now. UW-Stout can't get out.
Yeah, I'm really liking the substitution. I think it's brought new life into the Lindenwood squad. UW-Stout only just now being able to put the ball into the orange half where it was for basically the entirety of the last game. Aero 50-50 won by UNOMAC. Messiah takes it up into the air again, goes for the aerial. Brave. Don't think the communication was quite there because they both went for it.
Brave was also kind of just there. Good play there from the side to get out in the middle. Shot on net, blocked by Brave. And he's going to take up the sidewall, get past one. Can he get past Clay? No. Clay with a good 50. Lindenwood's done a really good job on the 50 game as well. Something I'd like to commend them on.
Yeah, Lindenwood have won a lot of 50s. I think their general solid fundamentals are just pretty good, but I think they're just being, outclassed by the fact that the team they're playing against is fully SSL, which is just kind of a, it's just kind of one of those things, in terms of open league, sometimes you play full SSL teams, sometimes they have, a diamond player. It's, it just comes with the territory. But, Lindenwood have done very well to get a second on the board. Stozard finding the second.
You're criticizing UW-Stout's shot, but Messiah, that's a pretty good shot.
It's lovely.
Good top corner there for Messiah. Great shot. I know if I was playing with Messiah, I'd be great shot. Great shot. Oh, the ball's going to bounce
for another one. Another shot off the post.
UW-Stout is getting a ton of shots on their net right now. Really, it feels like they're trying too hard to get the team play in now. Oh, and Brave is going to have it passed. And sometimes you just need to score. It didn't really feel like Brave was going to get a shot here until he did.
Yeah. Sometimes, life just serves you up a lovely shot on a silver platter, and Brave was there to take that vol au vent and snarf it down.
45 seconds left. Can UW-Stout tie the game back up and try to get the sweep here? Almost a perfect sweep. Instead, Stozard had to make sure Lindenwood could come out with some positives from this series. Void Destroyer getting faked. That is a shot on net. What a save from Brave.
It's a lovely save.
Fantastic
to be able to get behind the
Oh.
board.
UW-Stout loves the team play. Which is great to see. We get a pass on to Messiah. Messiah misses. That was the big chance. And UW-Stout keep it up.
Yeah, they're going to want to keep it up, and as we saw last game, they can do that for a very long time. It goes in! It's 2-2. We're going into overtime in this game 3.
Great pass from Void here to the middle, and what a shot from Messiah. Top right. It's unsavable there for Lindenwood. And
yeah, that's just sort of one of the ones you got to just take.
I mean, UW-Stout showing that they can shoot on net when they actually do shoot and don't look for a team pinch. Get up here, Brave. Get a touchdown. Off the crossbar, never mind. Really feeling the caster curse right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, that means I'm a real caster. If I can say everything the wrong way every single time, I'm a true caster then.
Yeah, no, I've been there.
We have Messiah taking him off the sidewall. Doesn't look like he gets the touch he wanted, and it's going to be a counterattack here for Stozard. Can't get the 50, but it's still staying inside the blue half. Messiah with the save, bouncing up pass. Messiah going to go with speed there, can't get past Stozard though. Stozard also trying to get a 50 win there, but Brave should win it. Messiah over 1, down to Volt Destroyer. Volt Destroyer taking it to the corner. UNOMAC with a great touch there. And UW-Stout's going to start putting the pressure on here. Flip reset.
Yeah, pressure's going on. Oh, fantastic save there by UNONAC to make sure it stays out of the net for a little while longer. 1 minute 20 into overtime. The ball's going into UW-Stout's half. Brave tries to go into the air for it. So does UNONAC, but neither of them can quite land a touch. Shot comes out there from Stozard. Vault Destroyer on the end of it to make sure that Lindenwood don't take this part of the set. UNONAC going for another one. Clay is there in the air. Not able to get the down touch, but Stozard is there. Takes it across the goal. Unfortunately, not landing the goal. Lindenwood putting UW-Stout on the back foot.
Yeah. They're doing a really good job of just winning 50s and being in the correct spot here. Messiah going to bump him off, and Volt's going to take it over the top. Braves should be up here with a touch on net. Can't get the 50 win. Kind of close there, though. Messiah's going to take it up off the sidewall. Gets a flip. It goes for the musty flick. Cannot get it. Good defense there. Going to get up into the corner here. Stozard. Can he get his hat trick? No, he's just going to try to keep control of it.
Tries to keep control of it. Clay there with the touch. UNONAC just tips it over. Unfortunately for the side of Lindenwood. Vault Destroyer. Lovely little air dribble, but it's a shame that nobody's on the end of it until Messiah can get there with that aerial touch. Vault Destroyer goes for it, but Stozard able to defend rather well, but has run out of boost and is trying to take it up into the UW-Stout half. 2 minutes and 50 seconds now into overtime. Still no goal.
Stozard's looked really good coming into this game. He feels warm, which is not something you normally expect from a sub player to do in their first game in. Messiah's going to get a flip. Almost gets two past the Brave. Does not get the shot attempt. Bolt's got a 1v1 here. And he had a 1v1 attempt there. Going to go into the corner here. Messiah's going to pass in mid for Bolt. Oh, what shot from Bolt, but good defense there from Lindenwood. Lindenwood's defense is feeling like it really improved in this game as well.
I mean, I don't think it's necessarily improved. I think they've just improved as a squad with the addition of Stozard. But in particular with this specific defense, they have something to prove. They don't want this ball to go into the net because they want to prove that they can deal a blow to a team full of SSLs. And that's exactly what they're trying to do here, keeping up this pressure. Almost 4 minutes into overtime now, and the game is still at 2-2.
Yeah. It's a true battle of wills here, to be honest. Both teams are playing up to, I would like to say, close to their highest level. I think UW-Stout can go higher.
I mean, quite possibly, you know. Messiah just about missing the touch to take that towards the net. It takes it to Vault Destroyer instead. Brave is there with the shots! The save from Stozard keeps this overtime going on just a little bit longer. Demo now onto Brave. Stozard, no boost in the air, allows Vault Destroyer to take it.
Pass down mid, no one there. Messiah's going to take it off the sidewall here. It's demoed. Pass mid, Brave's going to cut it off.
Yeah, enough time for the UW-Stout members to rotate to cover for that demolition. So unfortunately, Lindenwood couldn't get much off of that. A lovely bit of physical play there to make sure that Clay can't get onto the end of that ball.
UW-Stout has been silently being more physical with Lindenwood here. I've seen plays where they've gone for a bump, like dribble play. I've seen plays where you bump the guy going for an air dribble and that. I was almost caught by, I think that was Brave, almost caught the redirect there. Is that going to get a demo here? Vault Destroyer's there, though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the ball's getting centered, but there's just no real finishing power here from Lindenwood quite yet. And although, you know, UW-Stout has been very consistent in their offenses, they just haven't had the capability to finish because Lindenwood have just had such a solid defense. It's really what's more effective, somebody who shoots a lot but doesn't score, or somebody who shoots a lot but gets lots of... who defends really well, I guess is that real question. I could have phrased that so much better. But this is a very tense overtime. We're coming up onto 6 minutes, and Clay finally knocking it in to the UW-Stout half, but 3 members of that team are there to defend.
And it looks like Wolf's going to take it off the side. Messiah's up in the air, pre-jump, cannot get to it, but it's going to go in anyways. That's gotta feel bad if you are Lindenwood. I don't know if they're expecting the touch from Messiah. They were expecting the touch from Messiah there. And UW-Stout will take a clean sweep. I'm pretty sure it's best of 5.
Yeah, it is a best of 5. A relatively clean sweep from UW-Stout. If you notice my lighting looks off-center, it's because the light that way, that light, it's dead now. I don't know what happened. It just went out.
That's not great.
That light's fine. That light, A-okay. This light, dead.
I mean, speaking of lights out, UW-Stout does take a clean sweep over Lindenwood. Looking very good in games 1 and 2. Game 3, Stozard really showed up. Lindenwood showed up as a team. And it felt like Stout was not taking them as seriously in game 3. But still, they do come away with a clean sweep. I'm UMC.
Yeah, I sort of wanted to just keep talking about the match, honestly.
Okay, yeah, no, we can do that longer. I'm sorry. I was waiting for you to say something and you just silent for a second. Like, uh-oh. I felt like Lindenwood played a very good game 3. Very good.
Noise.
Lovely. Apparently my mic and my lights have died. Hooray!
They're trying to shut you
Least
down.
scuffed European caster. So as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by my hardware, yeah, I think Stout brought that sort of finishing potential to the side of Lindenwood that they'd just been lacking in those first 2 games.
Yeah, I do agree. I mean, though, if you're Lindenwood, Stozard showed up in game 3. You really did. And you're gonna have some questions there going into your next match. We'll see who answers what. But I mean, what more is there to say about UW-Stout's win? They felt decisive in every single category. Like better defense, better offense, great midfield. Their 50s could have been a bit better, but I mean, 50s aren't going to get the ball in the net unless they do. So you have your best tool there, and it's not going to help you win the game.
I think holding an SSL team to a 6-minute overtime is something that Lindenwood can pat themselves on the back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, scoring 2 goals against them is something they can definitely pat themselves on the back.
The first 2 goals as well.
And they almost won the game if it wasn't for a 0-second great shot there from Messiah.
Yeah. Very unfortunate, honestly, for Lindenwood. I'd have loved to see them continue playing, but you know, that is it for the stream, unfortunately.
I'm UMC.
And I'm Funky Monk.
And we will wish you a good night and hopefully some good sleep.
And a good morning if you're in Europe.